28th. Along with Joe, Willie, and me, we have Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist and associate editor of the Washington Post and MSNBC political analyst Eugene Robinson. Author and former Republican strategist Rick Wilson joins us this morning. And NBC News and MSNBC law analyst and editor-in-chief of Lawfare, Benjamin Wittes. He's co-author of the new book, Unmaking the Presidency, Donald Trump's War on the World's Most Powerful Office. So a lot going on. We heard Jay Sekulow's approach to defending the president, namely pretending John Bolton doesn't exist. There was Ken Starr, who lamented the acrimony involved in presidential impeachments. I know. Then there was Alan Dershowitz, who says even if every single thing is true, the president should still remain in office. There was former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, who spent her time attacking the Bidens. And then there was Trump lawyer Jane Raskin, who defended Rudy Giuliani's escapades in Ukraine. As Joe asked on Twitter, how can it be that after 3 years of Donald Trump, Republican sycophants continue to drag themselves to such new lows that their shamelessness still carries with it the ability to shock? The arguments put forward by Trump lawyers and GOP senators today were just ridiculous. Yeah, sort of a team of I don't know what, Joe.
Well, I mean, you had a Confederacy of dunces defending him in impeachment. Their arguments were absolutely stunning. Let's start with the argument that Rudy, I have a quote here, Mr. Giuliani is just a minor player. That shiny object designed to distract you. Of course, Earth to Trump legal team, Donald Trump said in that not so perfect, not so transcript, the quote is, Mr. Giuliani is a highly respected man, Donald Trump said to the president of Ukraine. He was the mayor of New York City, a great mayor, and I would like you to call him. It was Giuliani, this minor player that they talked about, that ran the drug deal. He ran what John Bolton called the drug deal. It's just unbelievable. And Willie, where do we begin with Ken Starr? If irony weren't already dead and buried years ago, it was Ken Starr yesterday talking about how abuse of power is not sufficient to impeach a president. You need a crime. He literally dragged the corpse of irony out of the grave. He meticulously tied the corpse's neck bone to the back of a tractor. And he ran that tractor throughout the graveyard of stupidity and ran over every headstone before once again kicking dirt on the corpse of irony again and putting its bones back in the grave one by one by one. How does Ken Starr say with a straight face, because I was there when he said the capstone of impeachment for Bill Clinton is abuse of power. And then yesterday, he's so sad and mournful. This is so terrible. How could, we're starting to have a culture of impeachment, abuse of power. That's not enough. Oh, wait, I said it was the capstone. You are a Ken Starr. You are a flashing billboard, a gaudily printed, sandwich board sign going down Times Square saying we're all dunces. We're all hypocrites. We are all making fools of ourselves. And Willie Geist, I haven't even gotten to Pam Bondi. I haven't even gotten to Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi
just don't.
Argument. No.
Just don't.
No. Is there tissue? Can I get some help up here? Can I have a witness?
Here you go.
Pam Bondi. Oh my Lord.
Preach.
I'm getting flummoxed.
What was that?
Can I get some help up here?
Preach.
Oh my God. That Pam Bondi says that Joe Biden bragged about firing a prosecutor because he was prosecuting Burisma. And it was all sort of this inside deal. Hey, Rupert Murdoch's Wall Street Journal called that a farce months ago. Every major newspaper called it a farce months ago. Willie, the European Union demanded the removal of the corrupt prosecutor. The Western world demanded the removal of the prosecutor. The Obama administration told Joe Biden to go over there and remove the prosecutor. Oh, wait, one more thing, Pam Bondi. Just one more thing. And for the entire Trump team, and for all you stupid people out there, or actually, you're not stupid. You think we're all stupid? You think Donald Trump supporters are all stupid? You think conservatives are stupid? Like Donald Trump, you think Southerners are stupid? We're not. We're not. You have the Ukrainians who said themselves that the prosecutor had stopped investigating Burisma at the time. It was one of the complaints on why, Willie, this guy was in the tank. You know what? You know what? I'm like James Brown. I've done my thing.
Need the cape.
Mika needs to throw the sheet off of me.
Put the blanket on
I got to walk off stage. I'll throw it off and come back.
No.
But this is all I can handle. This Confederacy of Dunces yesterday, I seriously, these people lowered the collective IQ, not only of America, but of the Western world by at least 24 points every hour they spoke on the Senate floor.
In the same way you don't want to follow James Brown on stage, you don't want to follow that rant from Joe Scarborough. But here I am left with that task this morning.
You can do it, Willie.
I would add into Jay Sekulow's argument, to the extent that they even address this defense team, the bombs